It's about revolutionizing clean energy. We believe it can change everything.
What's your name and position?
My name is Zambrano Jr, Program Manager for NAMI San Diego, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. I am the Program Manager. I always had this urge about computers. I love working with electronics. I like fixing things, repair things, and restoring electronics. That's what I like most.
Albert, as a behavior analyst, your job is to pinpoint pattern recognition in children with special needs. Artificial intelligence, that's what it does. It recognizes patterns, but at a very prolific pace. How will artificial intelligence benefit the behavioral science fields and those with special needs?
It could be a lot at once. In my work, I spend hours squinting at charts trying to find a pattern. It's heartbreaking when family is waiting for an answer while I'm still crunching numbers. AI doesn't just work faster. It sees the why behind a child's frustration before we do. We can track sleeping patterns. For a nonverbal child, every second we save is a second less they have to live in a world that doesn't understand them. AI is a very intelligent tool. We can track dieting, behaviors, all of that. But the magical thing about AI, instantly.
You are not part of the NIMBY group, not in my backyard, but you're a part of the YIMBY group, yes, in my backyard.
Data center is the best industry. I see a good neighbor. As an IT guy, I know these sites are basically the silent libraries of the 21st centuries. I'd much rather have a quiet, high-tech hub next door that pays its fair share than others' noisy, dusty lot. And it's at its high peak right now. There's a race. We have to beat the other countries. My goodness. There's been a lot of activity recently.
Really?
For national security and to network. It's 2026, and we're gonna have AI working for us and all of us. It's a lot of good revenue. Why? Because we're not talking about millions, we're talking about billions. Okay.
One of the biggest obstacles for parents with children of special needs is the language barrier or verbal barrier that special needs brings, to the kids, to the children. How can AI mitigate this obstacle and facilitate communication between the children with special needs and their parents?
Translating a nonverbal sound into a specific request requires massive brain power from a computer. The data center is a physical muscle behind those apps. It's the difference between a child struggling to point at a picture and a child being able to speak their needs through a device in real time. Data centers is the engine to give the voice to the voiceless.
Albert, we have covered many stories where there is a disconnect between law enforcement and those with special needs. How can artificial intelligence help solve that problem that's going to enable law enforcement to understand what type of special needs they are dealing with?
It's a very simple answer. It provides a digital heads up. Before a first responder or an officer, before they even open their car door, an AI driving system can alert them. The person inside is nonverbal and sensitive to sirens. This allows the officer to turn off the lights and approach with the right training, preventing a misunderstanding, turning into a tragedy. Let me just say it again. Data centers and law enforcement means power.
Albert, the special needs community requires many programs, and sometimes these programs struggle to find funding. How can the data center help fund many of these programs that help the special needs communities thrive in Imperial County?
I see families every day who are falling through the cracks because of budget cuts. It's frustrating to tell a parent there's no funding or the help they need. The data center for our local budget.
Thank you so much for your time. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
ImperialDaily.com